Okay, so our project is titled CIS for Cyber Immune System. I'm Alex, and this is Josh.
So the problem, cyber attacks, they're pretty rampant as of recently. They've been going on for a long time. Cyber attacks being anything that could damage or destroy a computer network. This could range from anything like shutting down any servers or stealing information from consumers. Over 1.5 million cyber attacks happen annually, and they're costing companies a lot of money. $400 billion a year is estimated in 2015, and that number is projected to reach $2 trillion by 2019.
You can actually go upstairs. They actually have one of the TVs upstairs actually has a site that has all the active cyber attacks that are being launched at this moment, and there's billions upon billions of them. A lot of them from China. So what our idea is, it's basically another cybersecurity system, but with our own spin on it. With the we're trying to incorporate more of an immune system, biology aspect into it. So what it would do would be do the basics like scan for viruses, repel those viruses, and what it also do would be adapt the program that you're trying to apply this immune system to, this cyber security system to, would you want to do to a computer or maybe a bank system, something like that. It depends on it could adapt to different kinds of systems. We'd also want to manage, so it could say I guess a quarterly report on how many times you've been attacked, how many viruses have been blocked, how many of them have been detected, stuff like that. And then the big thing we want to do is also cloak, which is basically we want if a hacker came into your system and looked at your system, did a little recon, and they didn't really the idea is the system's kind of hidden, you can't really tell that there's a firewall there. So when the attacker comes in, the system comes out and gets them and prevents the attack. So how it works is we're trying to base it off a moving target system, and that's basically when it's basically just picture a box, and then every action you do on your system is a dot that appears in that box, and any dot that appears out of that box, the system will recognize as an attack. And what's always happening is the idea is the hacker would, if they wanted to hack this computer, they'd have to go and do some recon, see where the weak spots are in the system. With a moving target system, it's constantly changing every bit, once in a while. So by the time they go in, plan their attack, and then go in for real, actually do the attack, the system will change a little, so their attack will be a failure. We'd also want to be resilient, which is say there's a misconfiguration or some I guess numbers don't add up or anything like that. We want to make it so the system will be able to bounce back from that and stay focused, working. It doesn't come down like any other system. And that's the relationship to biology, just be a cyber mirror of the immune system.
And for companies, it's not just, we have Verizon, Apple, and NASA as examples, and those are just some big technology companies, but it's not just technology companies either. Everybody needs some sort of security, all companies, whether it be, I know Target was hacked in the recent few years, even small companies. It was estimated that 43% of all cyber attacks were targeted towards small companies. So with an effective security system, the companies will be protecting not only their customers' information, through an extension, they'll be protecting themselves from any sort of attack.
And here's our work assignment.
Hey! Yes, Paul.
Have you found a way that, so you try to download something from the internet with the system, so they try to block that?
We're thinking of it's still a work in progress because cybersecurity systems are kind of just really complex and there's so many aspects to it you have to look at. But I'd say if for our system we either want to, I guess, scan the download in some way and determine if there's any harmful lines of code that we could find thread into the computer, then it like send a pop-up to you telling you that's like not a safe download to download. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so continue on with the question, like most downloads from independent software that you can put in your computer, I don't know to personalize it or whatnot. They don't have the necessary security system, so most antivirus softwares detect it as a malware. How will you do it so it doesn't detect it as a malware? It just detects it as a non unsafe download.
So how would, something that's not dangerous?
Yes,
get marked as dangerous?
exactly.
Okay. Well, the way most antiviruses works are, the way they work is they're signature based, so they try to detect sort of, I guess, similar. Right, so they try and detect things that already exist. But the way it works is it kind of adapts to, well, it's supposed to change depending on what it knows, and it tries to get things similar to that. Now, in the case of not flagging things that are actually safe,
That's your
I
problem.
guess,
yeah.
That's gonna be the problem with
Right.
your thing, because you have to be able to really let your program understand what is legit and what is not, and that's gonna be the debacle there. Last question, and then you can talk to them after, because we're gonna have to get going with the presentation, so whoever you guys call, there's like many hands, so call.
Yeah, so,
Change.
can you go back to your solution page real quick? Okay, so you wanted to use the moving target idea, right?
Yeah.
First
Based
question,
off
has anyone made that yet? For an operating system?
It's been like somewhat made, but like there's no one who's really perfected it yet. Like it's not like a.
So, I guess the question is then, if you were using this kind of software, what kind of effects, like I would want to see a figure, what kind of effects would it have on like your processing speed? Because it takes a lot of data to move your entire system in different bits of your hard drive like that, I think is what you're saying. So
That's
how
another
would that-
problem we ran into. Like we still need to figure out a way to like make it so our system can run like smooth, and while you still want it, while you like play whatever game you want to play or like watch whatever video you want to watch. That's a problem we still need to look into, and we're not like 100% sure how to solve it yet.
Okay, so what is the output by the end of the semester? What do you think can you put together for this? At what level? Will you be able to at least do the 5 or the 4?
We'll do
You
at
know,
least.
can you show at least a running program that you can demo, even not completing all of that? Or, you know, what's the final output?
We could probably get some sort of program to at least, I think we could get at least 4 to 5 concepts up and working before the end of the semester.
Okay.
But yeah, we're still,
Again, I think the most important thing is you can get all of the programs that you need to be able to perform all of that. And then at the end of the day, how are you going to actually put this together that will be more efficient and all of that, right?
Yeah.
So, and I hope you have the programs that will be able to clone, that will be able to repel, or all of that. I hope that's available. It's a matter of you guys putting it together, correct?
yeah.
Okay, so we'll expect that at the end of the semester. Thank you.